Clear deal, Meghan's baby doll Doria is ready to throw herself into the WME PR games. Doria's keeping up with the Kardashians moment shows just how hard Meghan's BR works. Hello and welcome to the Princess Diana News YouTube channel. Okay guys, so you know Meghan hasn't talked to her dad in years and now she sees Kris Jenner and Kim Kards and like her real family. I saw the pictures and yes, my friends, Meghan Markle teased them to meet mom. With Jenner and Kardashian and at a charity event. I swear it's only going to get worse. But there was still photographic evidence. Did she hang out with Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian? Well, I think I understand what's going on. I guess from I want to be associated with Meghan Markle because they don't want to damage their brands and image. Meghan decides to let her mother work, so she does. Go back and forth between people to see if they can find something that connects them. Meghan with two high-profile celebrities, she chose as her equals. Meghan is the person she really wants to be. He really wants to be a real listener. So who can she find to help her in this small goal of being accepted into the family she always wanted on the list? Family, you're probably laughing like I am when you look at this photo, but right now, Meghan's approval is spreading around the world. You know, Doria wouldn't be there if Meghan hadn't done the N and she started. Of course, we still don't know what's going to happen with all their leveling efforts. I hope they are not making any plans behind the scenes. Meghan avoids obstacles by sending her mom to show that she's pretty desperate. If you ask me, I think she is expecting good news soon. Some hope that someone in Hollywood will give him a break and give him some work. Apparently, and there is a source who claims that this is just a PR of WM, so the Kardashians are actually the same product and they are still associated with WME and it is Meghan's talent agency. They are known all over the world. Joke or not, so why would this ex-felon, this drug dealer, this yoga teacher hang out in the same circle as the Kardashians? They have been celebrities for years, for better or worse. Well, we know Kim Kardashian first got famous because of that sex tape and also because of her oversized that is bought and paid for, but to her credit, she also proved to be a very smart businesswoman. I think she's a hard worker and in a way she's smart too. She's earned an absolute fortune, that's for sure. There are many products on the market, but if you look carefully, you will find that the difference is very large. You see, Meghan, Mom and Harry are all very lazy, they're liars, they just like to take advantage of people, so I don't know what the relationship is going to be. Why do Kardashians befriend each market or see them differently? Why do they let them be friends with them like they have no other choice, especially when everyone is doing their best to distance themselves from those they've proven themselves to be the kiss of death? So I can't help but wonder, what does this mean for them? See, the Kardashians know what they're doing. They are smart business women. So I thought about it and absolutely nothing came to mind. I don't think the Kardashian-Jenner family has anything to do with Meghan and Harry. I think they did it because they basically told them they had to. It looks so fantastic, although they embraced each other. It's not a friendship, there's a lot of distance between them, and Kris Jenner seems like she's trying to get away from it. Don't they even look like they know each other? They probably just met that day. All is fair, and it wasn't long ago that Kim Kardashian really made it clear that she wasn't interested in being friends with Meghan. She thinks she's above them, and in many ways she is, despite all her reality star persona and ridiculously dramatic headlines. She is an extremely rich woman and this is her business acumen. Last year, Forbes estimated his net worth at nearly $2 billion, largely due to his highly successful business ventures. Reality TV has made them all rich, but most of his personal money actually comes from his own business. She promotes products, but personally takes a more low-key and professional approach as a behind-the-scenes businesswoman. Of course, because of the way Kim presents herself, when you think of her as a reality TV star with a big ass. But actually, I think she and her mother are very smart business women. From her photos, it looks like she had these implants removed, which is kind of weird because they look awful. It looks like she was walking around with full papers. She looks so normal now. She still has a blister, but she looks much more normal and natural. Now it's just the last agency, and probably the last two, to try to get something out of Meghan now. They must be the best at what they do. They know how to manipulate Hollywood personalities, using everything from shock value to silly behavior to developing real, genuine talent. And of course, as we've already discussed, they just agreed to sign Meghan. They weren't interested in Harry, so apparently they like to work with strangers or rejects and then make them stars. Well, Harry, they did. They knew better than to leave him with mushrooms, drugs and Meghan. I heard the new business partner loved the challenge and bet on Meghan to see if it would make her a star. Of course, I don't know if this rumor is true, but I believe it, because it explains why they accepted her, because she has no talent, she is not friendly, and there is no benefit in working with her. It's pretty old indeed for Hollywood. His deadline is now long past, but there are also rumors that he is trying to become a producer, although he has never produced anything. Either way, nothing good and no money in it. So you represented Kris Jenner to develop the entire Kardashian brand. But you see, Kris has always been smart, he is smart. He always knew how to play. Another thing is that they didn't show up with a lot of baggage, and although they were real, they didn't openly attack their own family. Now the first task will be to release a series of headlines that show that Meghan is a completely different person than what we have seen in the last 5 years, and believe that they are beating that dead horse. After all, they've got us all so dead that we believe the false picture they want to sell us. So maybe it was really bad. I mean, Emmanuel has a lot of money, and I'm sure there's a lot of money written on this bed, so he's got to keep working. September 24th. However, we know that when Meghan wants to get what she wants, she will show no mercy. I mean, she gets where she wants to go. It doesn't matter who she walks, the worst part is that she thinks we're all idiots. She thought we would take anything she said, buy her some bees and soak up her crap because she's an amazing person, and because if you don't know she's Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex won't let her get what she wants at all costs. It turned out to be a lot of fun. I have to give her credit, but the gibberish she made up is just ridiculous. I mean, it's funny. She's also getting more and more ridiculous every day, and generally, I feel sorry for people who are in that situation. Actually, I have sympathy and empathy, but not so much in Meghan's case because it's her fault. He is the one who has put himself in a position to be mocked and looked down upon. Of course, we can't help ourselves. Of course we make fun of him and laugh at him, he is so carefree. He pulls stuff and expects to get away with it, so he actually encourages our teasing and teasing in return. Look, Meghan is just one person who acts mean, everything we see is false, and she does it to hold herself accountable. But it's so transparent. To be fair, if Meghan Markle could earn a reputation on the charts, she would betray her mother. Doria should really be more careful. Meghan will soon be dumping her. His sister and his brother. If the card chatter is good for her. You see, they're both narcissists, and they're all taking advantage of each other. That's how the whole game works. I'm sure he and Doria had their own issues, differences and feuds, but now they're always going to take advantage of each other again. Her father and others called her because they knew who she really was. Boy, did he suck his daddy, and now he doesn't have anything he wants or needs. He could tell the truth about him. He doesn't want it. So he does what he always does, he makes her suffer for something he doesn't really understand. If only he knew how sick Meghan was. If he could write an honest book bashing her, he could stop her and make a lot of money in the process, but I don't think he'll do that because he still wants the chance to reconnect with his young daughter. Well, that will never happen. I think he's going to his grave. I always wondered what he did. Well, she will stay in the spotlight because she will continue to be rude to you. What do you think of this game? Please follow us in the comments below. Don't be afraid to like and share my video and subscribe to the Princess Diana News YouTube channel for more support from us. Thanks for watching. I wish you a nice weekend and see you in the future.